Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Zekerah. So today's video is my go-to makeup routine. This is the look I've been wearing in my previous videos, and I had a couple people ask for a makeup tutorial, so I'm about to present you one. I'll have all the products in the description box if you're interested, so make sure you check that out. So yeah, if you want to see how I've achieved this makeup, then keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Right, so I look a mess, but let's go sit down makeup tutorial. I have not done one of these since almost a year ago now. I've already filled in my brows, but they're not done. I never do the top of my brows until my hair's done. I use the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown. Not changed this in years. LA Girl Concealer Beautiful Bronze is what I carved them out with. My first step is my base. I actually always forget to like prime. I don't really have a go-to base product, but I'm gonna use the Superfood Glow Booster. When it comes to skincare, I honestly just use whatever is closest to me. Like I'll literally just grab whatever I see. I actually don't like the way this has made my skin feel. I'm gonna try something different. This is the Revolution Vitamin C Moisture Cream. This video might have a lot of Makeup Revolution products because they're so kind. They send me so much products. First thing I'll usually do is prime my eyes. I'm using the LA Girl Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and I just put that all over my eyelid. This is my go-to eyeshadow base regardless of what like I'm doing. To set the concealer, I make sure it don't crease. So I literally just leave that on for like 20 minutes until I feel like it's like set and I'm not gonna crease. I used to go in and do foundation now, but I started to do my under eye concealer first and then my foundation on the rest of my face and then contour. I just feel like it's less product. And in lockdown, I went for a phase when I didn't like the way foundation felt on my skin. Like the wetness of it just made my whole body cringe. So sometimes I'll use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C14. Or I'll just go with the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. Decided I'll use LA Girl. So I literally apply it under my eye section, all the way in to snatch my nose. I just bring it down and around like here, and then I'd go in with a beauty blender. It looks mad at first, like everything looks really hard and stuff, but it all comes together. My nails literally get so dirty from the beauty blender, it's a joke. I'm gonna go in with another concealer. So this is the XX Revolution concealer. This is in the shade 13.5, and then I use this to like really make my nose contour. So bring it all the way in. This is how you get your nose snatched. Beauty blender for the chin. And then I like to use a little brush for this bit. I feel like it's a bit more detailed. It needs a bit more precision than a beauty blender gives. Go back in with the beauty blender and just like make sure it actually blends out into the rest of the concealer and stuff. I also tend to leave my forehead for when I finish my brows. Next is foundation. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I feel like everyone loves this foundation. I use the shade F17. I used to use F16.5. I still use it from time to time, but I just prefer to use a darker foundation these days. I won't apply this all over my face. I'll just apply it on the bottom half of my face, here and here. Just literally blend it all the way into the concealer. Sometimes when I apply concealer, after I've done like foundation and stuff, it's hard to like, if I accidentally OD on concealer, which I do so often, and it's so easy to overdo the concealer, it's hard to like bring it back down. But I feel like this way, I was looking mad before and my forehead still looks crazy, but I feel like it just, I don't know. Next is probably my favorite step in makeup ever, contour. The Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Contour on my cheeks, just blend it into my skin. Fun fact, I was actually sent these like before the launch, and then I got to like create a piece of content for Revolution for the launch. I was literally so, oh my god, over the moon. This was at the start of the year. I used to contour my jawline, but I just put the excess like on the edges of my chin here. Just all about getting a blend, I think. I've definitely OD'd on this, but we move. Next is nose contour. For my face contour, I use C19, and then for my nose, I use C18. I just feel like because I've used a light concealer already, if I was to use a darker concealer to contour, it would be like really intense, and I don't want it to look too hard. With nose contour, you don't really want to move the product too much. Like I just want to blend it enough so that it's not a line, but I don't want to spread it too much because it defeats the point of you contouring. I'm gonna swap to the brush I usually use because this is not going how I want it. No, why does my makeup love to show me up when I'm filming? I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Just do right under my eyes, sharpen my nose contour, and then you want to keep the same amount of powder down the side. Not gonna lie, I don't usually use this much powder, like at all. I literally use normally like half of this, but we move. And then I'll put the excess like where I basically put the concealer. I'll literally have this on for like not even a minute, and then I'll start to dust it off, especially like around my under eye section here. I'll just like start here. At this point, I'll usually dust off my eyes as well. The only place I really leave the powder on is my nose, because I want my contour to like set like this. And then what I like to do, someone is literally gonna throw up, but if you're one of those people whose nose gets really oily by the end of the day, try using this powder. And what I do is, this technique has worked for me for over 5 years. I've tried it with other powders, none of them work the same like this one. Oh god, this is so much. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why so much product is on my face right now. I never usually use this much. I know this looks excessive, and if this is not your portion, like if you don't feel comfortable with like baking on baking, then don't do it obviously. But if your nose is a place that gets oily, I'm telling you to try this. So moving on to my eyes, I'm using the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I literally never show inside because it literally looks so bad. There's this like burnt orangey shade. It looks really bright on camera, to be fair. So I just get any fluffy brush and I just pack some color onto my eyelid. So I'll just blend that quite like generously. I'll like put a little bit on the bottom as well. So next is eyeliner. I know a lot of people aren't really big on eyeliner, but I love a good wing. This one is way bigger, but I don't want to add to this one because this one is literal perfection. I'm going to add some eyeliner to the bottom of my eyelids. I'm going to remove the powder now because sometimes when I stick my lashes on, they get like powder in them and then they don't look as good. Skin always looks a bit weird at first, but it comes together. Trust me and trust the process. For the people that asked for this look, I feel like the lashes really made this look. These lashes were actually sent to me by @the_Tish Collection on Instagram. It's in the style Queen. Everything still looks really unbalanced, so I'm gonna do my lips to try and like balance out my face a bit. This is a Primark eyeliner. I think it was called dark brown when it wasn't sharpened past the label, but it looks like that. I just do a line down the center of my lip. Then I use this Weave Shop lip gloss. Someone left a comment on my TikTok today saying I knew you was British the second I saw that lip gloss. Lol. Okay, so I just did my bun so I can get a feel of my face. Go back to my eyebrows. I feel like this video has been a lot of back and forth. Just feel like when you wear your hair up and you do your eyebrows, they change so much. Like even now my whole face is just like lifted. I'm now gonna make my brows how I want them to be. Always do my eyebrows this way, and sometimes when I film makeup tutorials and I'm like zoomed in on my eye and my eyebrow looks mad, I'm like, oh my god, like if people don't watch this to the end, they're gonna think, let me just swipe along, that girl literally can't do makeup. So to like clean up the concealer, as you can see like the outlines of my brows, take literally the same foundation. So I use the brush that I contour my nose with, and I just literally go right around my eyebrow. Just put a bit of foundation, blend the foundation on my forehead. Patricia Bright, ex Makeup Revolution. Guys, this might as well be full face of Revolution. I used the palette and I used this shade. I used to only use like dark kind of blushes like Raisin by MAC, for example. I don't know, I kind of like a bright blush these days. It looks a lot brighter on camera. I feel like all my colors look a little bit more vibrant on the camera than they do in person. Always hit the nose. Next is setting spray. I promise you guys I'm almost done. I just finished off my hair and this is the final makeup look. All the products and stuff I use will be in the description box, so make sure you check it out if you're interested in any of the products. You can follow my socials. Instagram and TikTok are @Zekerah, Twitter and Snapchat @Zekerah Johnson. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys on Friday.